Hello, I'm Lola and welcome back to this next part of the Mass Effect series. So, last we left off, we were on Edelas. Yeah, we were. We just had that fight with the bloody, what was it called? The Maw? I've forgotten the name of it, but the big thing that came out of the ground and killed us a lot of times. I've not played for a couple of days just because I've been a bit ill with the sore throat and everything, so excuse me if I'm sounding very raspy. I'm feeling better. I still sound like basically I'm full of cold, but yeah, we'll continue. We'll carry on where we left off. We were going to explore Edelas, weren't we, actually? Yeah, these are the bodies, unfortunately. I'm going to have a look at my journal a second. Yeah, so she wants to meet you in person at the Citadel. That's just minerals to find. And then these are who I found here. So I, again, returned to the Citadel, so I need to go there at some point. Different system. Yeah, these were all earlier on. And then Novaria and Feros. But first of all, we're going to just explore this area. And see what we uncover. I don't think we've been to see the debris, and I don't think we've seen the anomaly. So I'll tag the anomaly. Or shall I... No, I'm going to tag this first, actually, and we'll go there. Do we have the Mako? Yes, we do. We'll get back in it then. Right, which way? Compass is taking us this way, so we'll follow that. I can't remember which way we came in exactly, so... Is there a pathway up here? Not sure if we can get over this. We might be able to. Might be going out of bounds slightly. I need to go this way. Could I maybe go down here and circle round? I see something over there with smoke on top of it. Is that... I think that's something else. Unless I came from this way and I'm just going back to where I came from. Just in case I'm in the wrong place completely, I will save. No, it's just a ruined tank, the same as ours really. Yeah, so I need to be up this way. See something on the map here, but it's probably around the mountain. Actually, I might go sort of around and circle back up. If that's possible. Like I said, I don't know what's inbounds and out of bounds in this game. Actually more, yes. Oh, I think I'm going back to where I came from. We'll see, one sec. Guessing I can't.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Fair enough. There's something there, the orange thing first. At least it gives me sort of some boundaries on where to go. Up here? this deposit. How do I get out of the car again? Yeah. Survey. Brilliant. You've successfully surveyed a large deposit of palladium. Ooh, level up as well. So does that count, 1 second, as one of those, No, I don't know if it... I'm not sure what I had before, so we'll keep an eye on that. But we've leveled up to start with. So what do I need to go into? So I need medium armor. So I do need to go up tactical armor that way. Can't do any more intimidate. I could do some spectre training. Restores dead squad members with 40% health and 75% shield. That's good. I'll put another in tactical armor. So a shield boost. Because I want to get up to medium armor for myself. So I'll sort of go with that. I think that's the best way. Caden. I might just max you out in first aid. So restores 180 health for all wounded party members. Yeah, definitely. So now, should I put you in medicine? Knocks out an organic enemy for 3 seconds. Inflicts 80 toxic damage. Yeah, I'll give you that. And one more. Barrier. Yeah, medicine, first aid, barrier. And when I get skills in Sentinel, I'll do that. I'll put you in weaponry. Yeah, I want you to do more damage, so I'll put you in that. Cool. So we've done this bit. We don't need to do anything else with this, do we? No, we've surveyed that now and it's changed on the little compass thing. So we'll get back in the Mako if we can. This is gonna break at some point with how I'm driving it. My game's lagging a little bit for some reason as well, so apologies if you are seeing a little bit of lag. I don't know why every time I get in the Mako it just seems to lag a little bit. It's not happened before, but it's doing it this time. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. Ah, so there's more up here as well, some more minerals, I'm guessing. This can go up quite high. Yeah, over here. Get out again. Lithium deposit. Survey again. You've successfully surveyed a deposit of lithium. Brilliant, more XP. So I noticed what it was on before. Yeah, so I've got a light metal now, correct? I think I had one heavy and those. The last one must have been a heavy metal then, so... Okay. Good to know it's helping then. Right, so the other way should be where I need to go. Yeah, every time I get in this Mako, it just lags for some reason. Not like it doesn't ruin the game or anything, it's just does it a little bit that it's a bit noticeable. So arriving at the debris. Do another quick save just in case. Here it is. Right, let's get out again. I love it how we all, just how we jump out. Crashed probe, salvage. Oh, okay. That's a no then. So we'll have to remember that at some point. If we get electronics up, and maybe if we take a party member that has electronics, or is it a skill we have to get? Because we're not a tech person, we're biotics and combat. So if we brought, who was it that was tech? Was it Tally or was it Liara? I think it was Tally. Tally, yeah, it was Tally. If we bring her along, can we do it? Maybe, possibly. So I'll remember that for the future. I'll have to come back here. Sort of last point of interest, I think, is the anomaly up there. So I'll go to that too and see if we can do anything with it. Okay, so we're coming to the borders as well, but is it here or is it... Jesus. Yeah, it's here. Very small, but I can see it. In fact, is it a dead body? Mummified Solarian, wow, okay. Recover artifact. Interesting, you have to do this every time. You found Captain Mylon's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Interesting. So that's part of the quest. Okay, Solarian ID tags. Another thing we need to find. So it's like collectibles. I love collectibles. I will collect everything if I can. I don't like to leave anything. If I don't complete a collection, it does annoy me a little bit. I know I can't in every game. You can't be a completionist, especially on your first playthrough, but I do like to get as much as possible. There are several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these systems. The hunt must have been extensive and taken years, so we'll find those as well. I think then we've finished on here, unless there's anything else. Yeah, that's where we killed the Thresher Maw, that's what it was called. We've discovered that we can't do anything with it because we need more electronics. And we surveyed those two. So, I think we can return to Normandy and do something else. So, yeah, I'm going to get back on Normandy. Right, okay, back here. I'm not going to talk to anyone because we talked like literally just last episode, and I don't think much has happened in between. Should I? I'll just do a quick round. Who are you? You're just a guard. Aye, sir. Didn't notice you before. Just in case anyone has anything fresh to say. Caden, you're my first port of call. Just in case you have anything to say about that particular mission.
Anything you need, Commander?
Appraisal?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Doctor.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Okay.
Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
So it must only be for
bookish sort.
We'll talk
main
another time, Lieutenant.
sort of main missions that it updates the dialogue, which is all fine. In that case, let's go back up. Right, so we have, I think it's 2 assignments. We need to return to the Citadel for. Which one was it? Message. We got a message, yeah, in between travelling. Not sure why we're needed, and you found the dead bodies of men who served under Admiral Kahoku. Return to the Citadel tower and inform the Admiral of their fate. So, we'll go to the Citadel. Yeah, let's leave Edelas for now. We're still in the Artemis Tower, aren't we? We're in the Sparta part of Artemis Tower, and we've landed in the... was it the Athens one? One of them where we found Liara. I also do want to see if there's any other places here to land. So we can sort of finish off the Artemis Tower and survey everything, and then move on to a different area and different locations, because I kind of don't want to leave places unfinished before moving on. But we're going to take a break from that and go back to the Citadel for a bit. Hope I'm doing this all in. I suppose there's no correct order. But yeah, I think I'm doing it okay. Land. Don't want to do all the main missions straight away. Cool, right, let's get off Normandy. How do we get off said area? I've forgotten how you get back on the Citadel. Nope, that's the captain's quarters. Is it downstairs? It might be downstairs. Oh no, that's the dungeon area, not the dungeons, but you know what I mean, the or is it by the cockpit and you have to... No, I think it's back up there actually. Yeah, I think it's back next to Joker and there's the door to the side. I think I remember now. Oh, something to examine. Wait a second. A codex. Can't have an episode without a codex. Combat endurance. Heat limits the length and intensity of ship-to-ship combat. Starships generate enormous heat when they fire high-energy weapons, perform maneuvering burns, and run on-board combat electronics. In combat, warships produce heat more quickly than they can disperse it. As heat builds within a vessel, the crew's spaces become increasingly uncomfortable. Before the heat reaches lethal levels, a ship must win or retreat by entering FTL. After an FTL run, the ship halts, shuts down non-essential systems, and activates the heat radiation gear. Combat endurance varies by ship design and by the battle's location. Battles in the deep cold of interstellar space can go on for some time. Engagements close to a star are brief. Since habitable worlds are usually close to a star, the battles over them are frantic. I might sound a bit croaky reading, I do apologise. I swear I've looked at all of these, yeah I think I have. Why is my journal glowing? Oh, it's just the artefact, I just hadn't clicked on it properly. Oh, something else here. I must not have read the codex in this area. Heat management. Dispersal of heat generated by onboard systems is a critical issue for a ship. If it cannot deal with heat, the crew may be cooked within the hull. Oh god. Radiation is the only way to shed heat in a vacuum. Civilian vessels utilise large fragile radiator panels that are impossible to armour. Warships use diffuse radiator arrays, DRA, ceramic strips along the exterior of the armoured hull. These make the ship appear stripped to thermographic sensors. Since the arrangement of the ship depends on the internal configuration of the ship, the patterns for each vessel are unique and striking. On older ships, the DRA strips could become red or white hot, dubbed tiger stripes or war paint. By humans, the glowing DRA has a psychological impact on pirates and irregular forces. Strip radiators are not as efficient as panels, but if damaged by enemy fire, the ship only loses a small portion of its total radiation capacity. In most cases, the vessel's DRA alone allows it to cruise with no difficulties. Operations deep within a solar system can cause problems. A ship engaged in combat can produce titanic amounts of heat from manoeuvring burns and weapons fire. When fighting in a high heat environment, warships employ high efficiency droplet heat sinks. In a droplet system, tanks of liquid sodium or lithium absorb heat within the ship. The liquid is vented from spray nozzles near the bow as a thin sheet of millions of micrometer scale droplets. The droplets are caught at the stern and recycled into the system. A droplet system can sink 10 to 100 times as much heat as A droplet system can sink 10 to 100 times as much heat as DRA strips. Droplet sheets resemble a surface ship's wake through the water. The wake peels out in sharp turns, spreading a fan of droplets as the ship changes vectors and leaves the coolant behind. Nice little read. This way? Is it this way out then? Or we can look at the viewpoint outside. Another codex. New space travellers ask, what does it look like outside a ship moving at faster than light speed? Part of the answer can be seen in a simple pane of glass. Light travels slower through glass than it does through open air. Light also moves slower in conventional space than it does in a high-speed mass effect field. This causes refraction. Any light entering at an angle is bent and separated into a spectrum. Objects outside the ship will appear refracted. The greater the difference between the objective exterior and subjective interior speeds of light, the greater the refraction. As the subjective speed of light is raised within the field, objects outside will appear to redshift, eventually becoming visible only to radio telescope antennae. High-energy electromagnetic sources, normally hidden to the eye, become visible in the high blue spectrum. As the speed of light continues to be raised, X-ray, gamma-ray, and eventually cosmic ray sources become visible. Stars will be replaced by pulsars, the accretion disks of black holes, quasars, and gamma-ray bursts. To an outside observer, a ship within a mass effect drive envelope appears blue shifted. If within a field that allows travel at twice the speed of light, any radiation it emits has twice the energy as normal. If the ship is in a field of about 200 times light speed, it radiates visible light as X-rays and gamma rays, and the infrared heat from the hull is blue shifted up into the visible spectrum or higher. Ships moving at FTL are visible at great distances, though their signature will only propagate at the speed of light. Is this another codex? Tis.
Faster than light, ship
it reads to me.
Dominates space combat.
It's a nice break.
The primary objective is to align the mass accelerator along the bow with the opposing vessel's broadside. Battles typically play out as artillery duels, fought at ranges measured in thousands of kilometers, though assaults through defended mass relays often occur at knife fight ranges, as close as a few dozen kilometers. Most ship-to-ship engagements are skirmishes between patrol vessels of cruiser weight and below, with dreadnoughts and carriers only deployed in full-scale fleet actions. Battles in open space are short and often inconclusive, as the weaker opponent typically disengages. Once a ship enters FTL flight, the combat is effectively over. There are no sensors capable of tracking them, or weapons capable of damaging them. The only way to guarantee an enemy will stand and fight is to attack a location they have a vested interest in, such as a settled world or a strategically important mass relay.
Okay, very interesting. Time to head out, finally. Yeah, exit Normandy. Okay, take a party with me to the Citadel. Caden, my go-to man, you're coming along. Who do I bring along with me this time? I could have a whole team of biotics. I'm guessing I'll be talking to people more. I might bring Ashley along just this once because I won't be using her often when we're exploring different like universes, but she's already been to the Citadel, so I'll take her back to the Citadel with me. Because like I said, I don't think I'll be taking her out to any of the sort of new planets we're exploring, so I'll take this opportunity to use her and level her up and everything. It's an all-human group.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral I could talk to. Firstly, though, we are going to level Ashley up because I haven't used her since the beginning. So I will give you one as soldier. Ooh, I could do heavy armor. Don't really want you to use first aid, but I've unlocked it anyway. Assault rifles, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good one to have. Definitely unlock fitness. Yeah, so you're sort of our tank and damager, just a big combat woman. I just might max you out in this. Yeah, I think that's good. Equipment. They're all pretty. I've got not very good weapons left. Yeah, go on, you can have that. Can equip a lot of armor. Oh, definitely the human heavy armor. Don't think anyone else will be using that, so I'll give you it. I'll give you a damage protection as well. What's our armor like? Yeah, I can't really equip medium armor yet. I think I can in the future for me. Okay, anything else? Was I going to do anything else? I can't remember. That's what I was going to do. I was going to toggle sort of some of my abilities. If I had any more. I have... That's up there, that's up there, that's up there. That isn't up there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put you in a quick slot. Weapons away now. Rear Admiral? Anything to say?
10 hut.
At ease.
Oh, okay.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
I'll be professional. Yeah, Caden was professional, so I'll probably be professional, though. Nah, fuck it. What do you want?
I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer.
Okay, okay.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Think of it as an opportunity. I had orders. I don't like it either. I don't like it either.
I wasn't keen on it either. But there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law.
No, I'm just posturing in front of this guy.
The politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Don't insult my ship.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports.
This guy's an arse. I am too, but
diverted billions from our
so's this guy.
appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed.
Okay, hang on.
I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
She is, I don't think so. She is.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet.
I'll get him to inspect it
Wait here.
just
I won't be
in
long.
case. I don't want to say no to a quest.
Commander, I'm not happy.
I bet.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you
I'm
in
such an
trouble.
asshole.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
We're trained for it.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat, and I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things bass-ackwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway?
Do you read history? I love this intimidation.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander.
My crew?
Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
I kind of wish now I'd brought an alien race out with me, because I might have had something to say back to this Admiral. Because we're all human here, but... Oh well. That's my choice to make, yeah. It's my choice.
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We need to build bridges, we need to kick ass. I can't say either of those, because I'm not high enough intimidation or charm, but no, nothing else to say.
Very well. I don't agree
Hope that
with
didn't
any of
affect
this, but
anything
your
if I
reasons seem
said
sound.
don't have the level
I'll
for
be
it.
submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned.
Good.
Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Thank you. Cool, XP for that. Yeah, I didn't have enough intimidation, which makes me think I might have... Oh, I hit the mic then. I might have had some if I did come to the Citadel a bit later, but... Well, can't do anything about that now. What is my... Yes, I am Renegade, but... I need to be a bit further down it. Can I inspect... What was it? Inspect this.
Huh.
Codex? A warship's kinetic barriers reduce the damage from solid objects, but can do nothing to block Guardian lasers, particle beams, and other forms of directed energy weapon, DEW. The inner layer of warship protection consists of ablative armor plate designed to boil away when heated. The vaporized armor material scatters a dew beam, rendering it ineffectual. A scaffold is built around the interior pressure hull, with sheets of ablative armor hung from the structure. Ships typically have multiple layers of armor separated by empty baffles. Spaces often used to cargo storage. Cruisers, which lack the internal space to fit dedicated fighter hangars, store the shipboard fighter complement in the baffles. It is not unknown for enlisted crew to build illicit alcohol distilleries in some obscure corner of the baffles, safe from prying eyes. I mean, if you want a drink. Right, back down the lift
Coming
we
up
go.
in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel.
That's that reporter,
and
isn't it?
uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Ooh, okay. Caden, you look very done with everything. Well, oh, you've got your migraines, haven't you? That's probably why you're touching your head. Someone else to talk to?
Commander Shepard?
Yes?
Khalisah been seen in Al-Jilani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Depends.
What sort of questions?
Don't like
People
this.
back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander.
What stories?
I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Some topics are classified. I'm not going to say get stuffed right away because it might block me out of a quest, but some topics are classified.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honoured, it's just another job. It's overdue. It's just another job.
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
It's not like that. They don't question me. They know better.
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it. A great human innovation. I'm just going to do red for everything, so...
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that we're able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I command the Normandy. I'm not handing it over to the Citadel.
Miss Al-Jilani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors.
Oh God,
Of course, now
I hate
your
this woman.
Superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Council protected him. He was behind Eden Prime. This interview is over. I can't confirm or deny it. Time for you to shut up. No, I'm not going to reveal anything about Saren to this reporter, so time for you to shut up.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
You son of a bitch!
I love that.
I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Yeah, piss off. Oh, that was brilliant. Ashley, where are you going? Did you not like that? You're facing away from me now because you didn't approve. Oh, that was funny. I didn't expect to hit her, but... that was funny. Sorry. Let's continue. I gave her some information, but she was droning on too much, and when she asked about Saren, no, that was enough. I answered her questions for a little bit, but my Commander Shepard gets impatient. And she was very annoying, very intrusive, so time for a little punch. Oh, I'm such a bastard. Anyway. Yeah, the missing Marines Citadel Tower we need to go to. I can't stop laughing about that. Oh, here's Emily Wong. Here's the reporter
Shepard,
that was...
Could I have another word with you?
She seemed nice. As opposed to the other one.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What kind of help?
What do you want me to do?
I'm beginning to trust her. I could be wrong.
To a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Importance of story?
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
Results?
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
Function?
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
And the danger?
This bug you want me to plant. Could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
Okay, I'll try then.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
I hope so. Planting a bug. Emily Wong has approached you again and asked you to help with her next investigation by planting a bug at the Citadel Traffic Control Station. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'll go to these places eventually. Just sidetracked in the Citadel for now, which I hope is okay. Is someone up here? Is there another quest? Or is it down below? I think it's down below.
No.
Oh, Rear Admiral.
With one of the Councilor's assistants.
Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can
okay,
do for
so
you?
this is who I have to report to. Yeah, I remember now. I found your men.
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
They're dead.
I found them. What was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
They were set up.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Can I help? Can I help with that?
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard,
okay.
But I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Brilliant. So that's done, I think. Yeah, I've informed Admiral Kahoku of the fate of his men. Kahoku has promised to investigate their deaths further. A reporter... Oh, this is the quest. A reporter approached you for an interview. You agreed at first, but punched her and left when her bias became apparent. Good. Right. We were going to speak to Nasana in the Embassy Lounge on the Presidium level of the Citadel. Ooh, a keeper to scan. Anything to say, you two? You've been here before, so... Yeah.
You sure have to climb a lot
Nothing.
of stairs to reach the
Nothing
council.
else.
I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
So we are going, well, to find a travel thing first. Who's Gareth?
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm Commander Shepard.
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Yes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Attacked?
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Brother's ship?
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them,
Okay,
Majesty'd
understood.
be a sitting duck.
The reward?
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
I mean, I'd prefer a reward, but I guess I'll do it.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
I'll see what I can do.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Okay, sounds good. Another quest. Yeah, I looked at that one. A man named Gareth asks you to look for his missing brother. Gareth fears his brother's ship may have fallen victim to privateers while travelling through the Strenuous system. I have to go to the Strenuous system as well. On top of everything else I have to do. I'm a busy, busy man. Why did I need to go again? I've forgotten. The Embassy Lounge. That's fine. I will take the lift.
In breaking news, Chairman
I like
Burns
that
of
this
the
one has
Parliament
music.
Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Something else. Hostage. Fanatical biotics in the Hades Gamma Cluster have kidnapped the chairman of Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies and are holed up in a derelict freighter in the Farinata system. That was terribly read. I have to go there as well. Got so many assignments. I'm good that you can get them off the dialogue in the lift, actually. Pretty cool.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Yeah, I presumed I'd already done that. Right, I was going to go to the Embassy Lounge. I'll probably use a transit. Embassies. Should be the exclamation point up here. Oh, Nasana. This is Nasana. Okay.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Get to the point.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
That's too bad. I know what this is about. Now you want revenge. Yeah, now you want revenge?
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Okay, a bit of a twist.
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why was she spared?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You'd better pay what's my part. Don't pay the ransom. What's my part?
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her.
Oh, that was stupid.
They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That's a stupid law.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
So now I have to fix your mess? Yeah, I'll say that.
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster.
Okay, back there
I
again.
need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back.
I'll do
You
that
shall
quite
be
soon
well
then, because I do want
rewarded.
to finish exploring that. Kidnappers?
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Why me?
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
Tracking the
How'd you
ransom.
find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
I'll do it.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Sounds good. Okay, so find Dahlia, go to the Macedon system in the Artemis cluster and infiltrate the mercenary base. That's the place we had been, because we'd been to Sparta cluster and the Athens cluster with Theron. Was that in the Athens cluster? Anyway, yeah, we'll do that pretty soon. I think on that note, though, we're going to end this episode here. So next time, if there's anything left to do in the Citadel, then I will finish that up, and then I will head back on Normandy and finish exploring the rest of the Artemis Tau, and then see where we go from there. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. Feel like we got a lot accomplished, a lot of talking, which is nice. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.